Welcome and hello to DreamSpeak. Today we're going to be talking about the dream that we just had. In this dream, I went to Venice with my family and also one of my uncles and one of my aunts. When we got there, we drove around and enjoyed the vast amounts of mountains and hikes that Venice has to offer, right? And then we went back to the hotel, and on the way, my brother was throwing coins down the hallway because it transformed into like some school hallway. And we got to the hotel, and then we immediately decided to leave. We left my aunt and uncle there. On the way to the Colosseum, because we went to the Colosseum right after we got to the hotel, we went, and all of a sudden I ran into all my friends. I ran into a guy named Josh Johnson and some other people that we went to church with. And then we got to the Colosseum. Once I got to the Colosseum, we were making our way to the seats. I bumped into some guy and he followed me all the way back to our seats. Turns out he was a cool Russian dude. And he was actually a young kid. And we got there to our seats and his friend came over and we ended up hitting it off really well. So then we kept trying to take pictures for like 10 minutes, it seemed like. And finally, we figured out how to take a picture on our iPhone 16 or whatever it was. And as soon as we figured out how to take a picture, we finally noticed the game that was going on. It was like a race. And the mascot to the home team all of a sudden was like a Hawaiian kiwi bird. I say Hawaiian kiwi bird, obviously that's from New Zealand, but that's just what it was. And so we start making our way out of the arena because as soon as we're aware that there's a game going on, it's over. And all of a sudden, all these Russian guys are following me. And we finally figure out how to send the picture that we took, and it's like animated for some reason. But it's pretty cool though. And it costs gold coins on our phone to send this picture. And we get going, and some people take a car down this road. It's some long Hawaiian name. And it ends up storming a lot. So we sort of like surf down on our feet on this road all the way down to the very bottom. We surf down it, and the guy's telling me the whole time, he's like, yeah, I sell things to business owners. And I'm like, dude, my family just does like hard labor. We don't like buy anything from you. And I was like, why do you guys just create like all these fake SIM cards? Because you're Russian? And I was like, oh, I also do YouTube. And we got down to the bottom. And then all of a sudden it was like a beach, like Hawaii. And there was like these really tall Hawaiians. And we started climbing up this sandy hill to get to our hotel room. And I was like, I can beat these guys up this hill, even though they're native. And so I started going faster than him up this hill and got to the hotel. And he was like, you're a real egg, aren't you? And I was like, yep. Because egg totally meant like something completely contextual in this case. And it was like some word of the era that meant something profound. And we got to the hotel room and jumped down, and there's the dream.